Kinder Club, it's Mrs. K from the Border Library, here with our new letter of the week. Can you tell what letter we're talking about this week? Yes, it's the letter F. And F, as you know, all the letters have two shapes, an uppercase and a lowercase. And you can practice on your card. It's inside your Kinder Club bag that you picked up. The uppercase F I turned into a fox. And the lowercase f is a fish. And that happens to be what our book is about today. This book is about the Pout fish. It was written by Deborah Dyson and pictures by Dan Hanna. And I want to thank the publisher, Farrar, Straus Giroux, for letting me read this today. The Pout fish. Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a glum, gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. Can you show me your pout face? You have to take your smile and turn it upside down. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread their dreary wearies all over the place. Glub, glub, glub. Along comes a clam with a wide winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crosstown frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Miss Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Can you say it with me? Glub, glub, glub. Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scaly scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a squid, quite a slender, squiggly sight. She's squirmy and she's squelchy and she's slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, your kaleidoscope of mope. How about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't a choice. Take a look and you'll see why. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Did you say that with me? Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell it to you straight. Your hulky, bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I am destined to be glum. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, and I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Say it together. Blub, blub, blub. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying, hey, she plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. Uh-oh. Mr. Fish is astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He's stone-faced like a statue. Then he blinks and speaks at last. My friends, say Mr. Fish, I should have known it all along. I thought that I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. I'm a kiss fish with the kiss face for spreading cherry cherries all over the place. So I'll smooch, 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 smooch. So he had a choice. He didn't have to be a pout fish. He turned into a cherry fish. Do you have any idea what your story bit could be about? Yes, it is. It's a little fish. You could call it a pout fish or a cherry fish. Yeah, he has a choice whether he wants to be a pout fish. So your story bit can go in your story bag. Let's look inside our Kinder Club bag. Inside you have a coloring sheet. Do you see where the letter F is? A, B, C, D, E. There's F. And you can color the F in this week. You also have a little coloring book. This little book is called Fifi Ferret's Flute. Do you hear all those F sounds? Fifi Ferret's Flute. So you can read that and color that book. And then everything you need to make your craft is here. You'll also find the Letter of the Week worksheets. These have all the pages you need to practice making uppercase and lowercase F's. And then Miss Jamie made a list of fun letter books about the letter F. We have some at the library in print, some are digital, and some are in our Tumble Books app. You can find that online. Are you ready for our sound game? F. We know F is for fish. I have a little fish here. You can go on a letter hunt at your house and find some things that begin with F. So I found a fish. This one might blow away. I found a feather. Oh, here's a good one. Do you know what this is? It's a fork. Do you hear those F sounds? Fish, feather, fork. Here's a fun one. Football. That begins with F. Fish, feather, fork, football, and here's a number. Do you know what number this is? It's the number 4. Are you 4 years old? Maybe you're 4, or maybe you're 5. Begins with F. And I also have a little tiny fan. The fan begins with F too. All right. I hope to see you next week for the next letter. Let us know what you find on your letter hunt. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.